So hello everybody, my name is Brian and today I am doing some non-vanilla Minecraft shizwazoos. Now you're probably thinking like, what the fuck is going on over here? What is this old orgy of pipes down here? Well, actually to say, it is kind of an orgy, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, to begin with, this has to do with 3 mods. First of all, you will need Buildcraft, Transport, Minechem, and this Amoebius Core. Well, I am on the Yogscast complete pack and it has all of them, so I'm not concerned about it. Okay, so to start off, we will need to know what is actually Minechem all about. Well, Minechem is actually all about the decomposing items into just their basic elements, and then you can use those elements to make something different which has the same elements. For instance, and this is one of the weirdest things I think, is you can turn chicken, I think, into orange wool with, of course, different elements and stuff. Not only chicken, of course, but what we are actually going to do is we are going to duplicate Bonemeal. So this is actually very easy. Well, of course it looks very difficult, but it is actually very easy. The only thing we need is this golden recipe, and I think it's even vanilla Minecraft. I'm not sure about it, but could be actually. But it looks kind of a vanilla Minecraft recipe. So yeah, let's start off by throwing these insects into this obsidian pipe, which is going to suck it up. So they're going to transport through the pipes, and then they are going to the automatic crafting table. Okay, let's just do this a little bit faster. Alright, okay. Now what is coming out is light grey wool dye. This is going into a chemical decomposer, and as you see, their basic elements are coming out. Now, as I say basic elements, actually sometimes it is still a combination. Okay, but yeah, to start off, I know actually these things, which is the only downside of this mod, is you can't suck out of them, so I don't even know why I hooked this up. Okay, so next step is we are going to filter out. So okay, set it up correctly this time, filter just some things out, and what you will see right now is that TiO2, which is titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide is used for bone meal, and as you see, we put in 1 bone meal, 2 bone meal, and we got 2 bones. Wait a second. Okay, looks like there has gone 1 bone meal missing in the system. Let's just try this again. Just make it go through very quickly. Okay, it is on his way to be made, and if it's this time working at least. Oh, I know where the last one has gone. Of course, over here. Silly me. Of course. So let's try this one in. And actually, as you see, we started off with 2 bone meal, and now we have 3. We even, actually. Of course, okay. And let's just throw this back in. And it is going round. So the first steps are always the slowest, but once you got a lot, you see here, we now have 6 bone meal. we started off by putting 2 in there, and now we have 6. Now why is this? Well, one light grey wool gets decomposed in titanium dioxide, and these what is it? Carbon black. Okay, now the vanilla recipe says something, or the malt recipe, I'm not sure about it, says something different. 2 bone meal and 1 ink get actually 3 light grey wool. So let's just put this on the screen right now. What I mean is, if you place 2 bone meal and 1 ink into a recipe, you get 3 light grey wool. But that light grey wool, 1 light grey wool, gets decomposed in 1 bone meal and 1 ink, which means we got now 3 bone meal and 3 ink. Okay, now we should have 6, because I've done the process again over. Okay, let's put this back in. Alright, and as you actually see, we are not only duplicating bone meal, we're also duplicating ink, and that is actually a little bit tedious, because that ink is going to be a lot more, as you see, because we're placing 1 ink but we get 3 out of it. So if you're ever going to have a mod which needs ink, well, let's say this is your mod you want to have, maybe for Tomcraft or something, I don't know. So see now, 9 titanium dioxide, and we can go on and on and on. We can also place it, of course, in here. So let's just speed this up, and let's say I take a timer of 5 minutes. That should do the trick by now. So now we have 9 bone meal, and let's see how much we have over 5 minutes. Okay, so actually meanwhile I've still 2 minutes to go, by the way. Meanwhile these 2 minutes are passing by, I'm going to explain some more. Actually, this pipe isn't actually placed over here because I can do it. Now actually, if we have an overflow in the system, which what I mean by that is if these 3 chemical decomposers are full, all your grey wool is going to spaz out of here, and it's going to be backed up by the obsidian, which is going to transport back into your system. So it's actually, in my eyes, a nice loop. So let's just go further and further and further. Okay, my 5 minutes are over. This is interesting. Okay, so let's see how much we actually made. Okay, so in 5 minutes we made of 9 bone meal, we made over 2.5 stacks, and in total, look at this, 3 stacks of ink. Look at this, isn't this amazing? So actually this system is very, very, very good if you want to have a lot of bone meal. Now not only this has to do something, but I am trying to make an even better system now. Of course, a better system, okay, not again, this happened to me so many times. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to keep talking. An even better system, but that may be more complicated. And let's just do this. Maybe more complicated. Maybe I'm going to use the uncrafting table. Okay, So I've no idea how this thing works, and that is actually why I ain't using it. I don't even know if you can bump stuff in and out, but yeah, I'm working on it. So to show you all the mechanics, actually, it is quite easy. So we have our power. As you see, this actually drains a lot of power, so you will need to have a lot of energy being produced all the time. Now, for me, on my single player world, that isn't really difficult, but not everyone can do this, of course. So we have a lot of wiring to do. First of all, I want to... it's really good if you have 3 chemical decomposers. Now, these things aren't that difficult to make, because if we go and have a look, a chemical decomposer, decomposer, we will see it is, let's press R. Okay, so redstone, iron, and did I say redstone? I meant iron, small bit of redstone, and again iron. So the only things you will need are pretty basic things. Now this is almost exactly the same for the chemicals synthesis machine. It is just this, and you will need a diamond. Okay, so next up we will need to have some transport pipes. Now if you can set this up in kind of the same way, this isn't that difficult at all. You will need a basic of 4 pipes. 5 pipes. Okay. First of all, you will need to have, of course, wooden transport pipes running out of the bottom of this chemical decomposer. Now, I don't know if it is really that necessary to be on the bottom, but I would recommend it. Next up, we will have some iron transport pipes which are facing into this direction or that direction, depending on which way you are building this, of course. Now you need to make sure that these are all pointing in the same direction. Now, on the other side, we have some gold transport pipe with some obsidian on top, which is going to take, as I said, every item which is going to be spewed out of here, or just whatever you want to throw in here. Now, to say, obsidian transport pipes need to be powered as well as wooden transport pipes. Next up, on this side we have a diamond transport pipe. Now, why have I here a diamond transport pipe? This is if you're going to decompose something different over here, and let's say we place down a chest over here. Now every item which shouldn't be in the system is just going to flow into this chest. Okay, on the other end we're going again to a diamond transport pipe, which is going to split up in 3 things. First of all, it's going to the chemical decomposers, what you will need to have there, and let's just take our empty hand. Everything which is going into the chemical decomposers is the light grey dye. On the other side you will need the titanium dioxide and the carbon black, and then to the top our bone meal and our insects, which are going into this automatic crafting table, which has just this pattern in this. Now this crafting table can only be can only suck things out of here on the top, which is this part. Now you can just easily change this with a wrench. Now again, a wooden transport pipe powered by some energy that it's going into here, and I didn't say this, but this diamond pipe is going into a iron pipe, so these two can just easily join and your items aren't going to go somewhere random. On this side you will need 2 diamond pipes above this chemical synthesis machines. In one of them you have titanium dioxide, in the other one you have carbon black. Now then you have it just over here, so if this system is going to overflow, all your items are going nicely and safely in here. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, if you like this video, then just hit that like button, favorite, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do it. but I'll leave that one up to you. But just do something nice with it, right? Okay, just don't hit that dislike button because I'm talking too much. Okay, so see you guys in the next video of whatever I make.